This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I got artist BC the Ice God in the building. How's life, my guy?
Man, I cannot complain. Life is amazing, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm here on a lot of gratitude today. I'm just really grateful for a lot of things and how things have been going so far. So I appreciate y'all having me.
I appreciate you coming through, bro. For shit show. That's a saying that's out here. The for shit show. So a lot of people saying that, for shit show. I like that.
I think people get it from Houston, low key.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
It's a Texas thing, though. That's how we're gonna rock this. A Texas thing.
For
Yeah,
sure.
let's do it that
For
way.
sure.
Hey, let's start from the beginning though. Where you originally from?
So a lot of people don't know this, but I was actually born in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And
Sin City.
Yeah, you already know.
Sending
how
out the womb. I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I mean, this is really not a place to live for like kids. You know what I'm saying? So, my mother and I, we moved to San Marcos, Texas, when I was 6 years old. And a lot of people don't know this. I actually grew up in San Marcos. I went to high school. I mean, coming up, it's kind of like, you know how Houston has a whole bunch of different cities. Like you got Mo City, you got Humble, you got Stafford, Sugarland, and stuff like that. That's how I look at San Marcos. So like in Austin, you got Lago Vista, Westlake, Hutto, Round Rock, Manchaca, Buda, Kyle, and then you got San Mo, and that's where I'm from.
It's like it's starting to stretch too. Eventually, it's gonna be like all this is basically the Austin area. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be like, yeah, we Austin.
Yeah, I mean it's really growing. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, San Marcos is more like it's starting to become a mini Austin, low key.
Oh, yo, a lot of them are starting to pick up on that. That's why I'm saying it's gonna eventually just look like one big Austin eventually. So it was. Did you have any family? Your mom? Did you have any family that made y'all move to Texas? Or y'all just like, I think Texas would be a good place for us to go. And it's San Marcos out of everywhere.
I mean, I have family here from like my dad's side because my dad's side is from San Antonio. But, I mean, that's not necessarily San Marcos. So, no,
but it's
I
still
really
Texas,
didn't.
though. I mean, you're in that area. I mean, San Marcos and San Antonio, I mean, they're right there.
Yeah.
Like a 30, 40-minute drive, 45-minute drive. So, like, how was childhood out there, though?
In San Marcos?
Yeah.
I mean, it was real slow, but, I mean, there were so many things to entertain myself with. Like, you got the river down there. You got Sewell Park. I mean, it's a college town, so there's not really much to get into besides go to the square. You know what I'm saying?
Now they got that pop. That outlet is popping.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the best outlets I've seen in the state.
What's your favorite store to go to out there?
Too many of them. I was like, dang, I haven't even really went the full experience. I stopped for a little bit just because I was in the area. I was like, man, it's too much. I got to come over here when I got some time because there's just so much stuff over there.
Yeah.
And then high school, was it just what? Is there one high school out there, or I mean multiple?
There's just one.
So San Marcos High School.
Big fucking zoo, man. Like, we can cuss on here, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So like they have like 2 middle schools, and pretty much everybody that's in San Marcos, they go to one high school. So it's like 2,000-3,000 kids in one.
Oh man,
it's a zoo.
It's a hell is it? It's like Allen, where I'm near, like from Dallas, but it's like Allen's near there, and it's the same thing. It's one big. God, thanks. So how was that in a big ass school?
I mean, it was definitely, it's busy for sure. But I feel like being like in a big school like that, you really got to find yourself because it's like nobody's going to come save you. Nobody's going to come help you unless you know what I'm saying, put yourself out there. And I feel like when it comes down to school though, I feel like that's where a lot of us lost ourselves in school. You know what I'm saying? Like we go through school, we trying to get grades. We have all the pressures, especially senior year. We have all these pressures coming down onto us. Like, what are we going to do after high school? We going to go to the regular route. We go to college. You get a job. You know what I'm saying?
Some people going to hit the streets.
Exactly.
Other people going to do whatever, military. It's like you said.
Yeah.
Who would you hang with in high school? Like if you had to go to the lunch table?
I mean, I was the dude that was really cool with everybody, you know what I mean? But I was a basketball player. I played basketball all through high school.
That's what they asked you. You play sports. Okay, so what was you, point guard? What was you, shooting guard?
Point guard, shooting guard. But to be honest, I could play all positions.
Okay.
because I'm just I'm a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? And I played after high school too. I actually went to JUCO
Okay.
out in West Texas. A lot of people don't know this, but I played for Kentucky's old head coach, Billy Gillespie.
Dope.
So I played for
That's
one of
dope.
the toughest
No,
college
yeah.
basketball coaches
That's
ever.
hella dope. Damn. So, when did you do a walk on there? How did that come to be?
Well, pretty much, they was looking whenever like after the season and stuff, and I went to like an open gym and played with the players that were already there. And so he invited me back, and I must have performed really well. So I ended up going there. I redshirted my first year, and then the second year that shit sucked because Billy, our coach, was actually his health was intact, so he ended up having to leave the season. So it was a wasted season.
Damn. So that's what made you kind of be like, yo, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give 110% to sports.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's dope. And
I
then,
gave my all, though. Like, that's one thing that I can't say because, I mean, basketball was an essential part of my life, but music was always there. You know what I mean? Like, even whenever I was playing basketball, I'd release SoundCloud tracks, and they would put them on the warm-up tape as we was coming out. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
dope. Oh,
So-
that's hype. You got to be hype from that. You're like, yo, that's me.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be like, yo, that's me. You just want to make it look
Yeah.
cool, but you still want to be like, that's me, y'all.
I'm telling you. And then, like, going to San Marcos, too, we played against all the Austin schools. Like, we played against Westlake. We played against Cedar Ridge, Hayes, Leyland. You know what I'm saying? You could name it. We played against every Austin school.
Some comp.
So,
And then when you went to JUCO, too, JUCO has a lot of comp.
yeah.
A lot more comp than people would think. Just because it's a lot of those is the ones that troublemakers.
Yeah, usually when people go to JUCO, it's either to develop their skills and they don't got the grades. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they just going out there to ball so they can see like, oh, he's nice, and then now you a D1, now you can work your way up. That's how they
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
That's what Cam Newton did.
Yeah, he actually went to Blinn.
Yep, Blinn
and
College.
Ranger played against Blinn.
Blinn, it's
So-
hilarious. Freestyling out there on the field. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. So when you do it, you say you were doing music before then, or were you just always listening to music? When did you start going, I got something here?
Well, it wasn't until like after college, 2019, when I got serious. But, you know, I was on my phone with like regular headphones recording. You know, I would be on GarageBand. I'd produce my own stuff, write my own stuff, all that stuff. And pretty much once I saw like how people at my school were reacting, because I remember one time I dropped a mixtape on SoundCloud and the entire fucking school went crazy. Like everybody was tweeting to me. I was in class and everybody's tweeting like, BC the Ice God's tape just dropped on
You're like,
SoundCloud.
fuck this class, y'all. This tape just dropped. Oh God, I don't care what none of you say. You know what just happened, man? Our tape just dropped. Like, go ahead, though.
No,
That's dope.
That's all I really had to say. Because I mean, I got a lot of love, but it wasn't until I started taking it serious and really seeing results that I feel like a lot of people from my hometown, they started turning against me. You know?
Oh, you're gonna get that though. If they're not turning against you, you ain't doing it right, bro.
Exactly.
So you gotta have, it's always promotion. If they hate on you, haters are promoters still. You know
That's
what I mean?
the best promotion in
Yeah,
my opinion.
they gonna talk the most about you with some passion too. Like, man, FBC the Ice God. You're like, yup, he's 7'8". That's all I care
I'm
about.
controlling your lips. You know what I'm saying?
BC the Ice God. Where'd you get that the name from?
Oh, so that also correlates into like my basketball career. So BC the Ice God, BC is my actual initials, and Ice God comes from my personal trainer, Charles Austin. He holds the high jump world record in the Olympics. I think he jumped 7'10" in 1996. And so like when he was training me, he said that I played like I had ice in my veins, like way before D'Angelo Russell.
Right.
You
So
feel
he was
me?
before D. Russ.
Yeah,
Okay.
so pretty much it was ice water first. Before it was Ice God, it was ice water. And then I guess like once I started, developing my game and got better, that's whenever I glowed up to the Ice God.
Yeah, you're Super Saiyan. You're like, now I'm the Ice guy, y'all. No more ice water.
Yeah.
That's great. I saw something before we get any further. Let's see. You said, no cap, this shit hits different. I moved to Texas homeless in 2005 when you were 6 years old.
Yeah.
Talk about just the homeless portion. How was that?
I mean,
I hate to bring it up, but that's just
No.
an interesting part of the story that people, can gravitate towards.
No, I am actually so glad you asked me that because not a lot of people know this about me. So when I first moved here, me and my mom were actually living like in a shelter, and growing up, I went to an elementary school called David Crockett. I didn't really have any friends. Me being the new kid, and a lot of people from San Marcos, they've had generations around and around and around.
Your grandfather into that shit.
Yeah. So, and my mom's a hustler. My mom is really one of the ones that instilled that ambitious mentality, that relentless mentality in me. Just watching her, because she started her own business, her own cleaning business when we first moved to Texas, and she ended up doing really, really well. A lot of clients, and she turned that into her full-time income.
That's
so
dope.
Just seeing that as I was coming up and all the sacrifices she made, it just made me really want to go hard at whatever I chose, because I truly believe like we have some people have more than one gift. You know what I mean? And I feel like I had a lot of different gifts and a lot of different things that I can get into. And I just knew whatever I got into, I wanted to lock in and be the greatest. Be the greatest. I'm talking about like there was nothing holding me back. So after coming up, and not really having like no family or nobody but my mom, you know what I'm saying? It really was a self-discovery process, because I had to really find myself. I had to really learn how to move without trying to fit in, you know what I mean? Because I understood early that my intention and why I'm here is not to fit in, you know what I'm saying?
Most artists, like people that are creative, don't.
Right.
People laugh at them, and then until later, like, dang, I laughed at this fool.
Yep.
Hell yeah! Shouts out to mom, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out to mom. So she would be your inspiration for sure. Do you have any musical inspirations?
A lot of them.
Who's your main guy or girl?
I say when it comes to guys, I say Tupac for sure. Tupac and Jay-Z, those are like I go hand in hand with those two. And as far as girls, MC wise, I really like Nicki Minaj.
Nicki,
I think she just, the way she conducts herself, like she don't put herself in that female category. Like
she's like, I'm an artist.
Yeah, so I like that.
That first album's a classic still, man. I listen to that shit. That should be hitting.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite producer out here in Austin or in the Austin area?
I actually have a couple different producers that I have under my label, Froze Entertainment. I work with DJ Watchman. I got another producer called Yams Wave, but he's not from here. He's actually from like Berlin. He's overseas.
He over there, getting the different flavor.
Yeah.
Talk about that real quick. The label.
Oh, so I basically just started my first label. It didn't happen until after I got my first distribution deal with Sony.
Sony. Oh,
yeah.
Hey, dope. Dope.
So once I did the distribution deal, this happened last year. I think the year mark is coming up now.
Damn, it's already been a year. Flew by.
Yeah. So once I went ahead and got the distribution deal, that's whenever I started saying, you know what, let me start my own label. And so with my label, for those that don't know what Froze means water in its rock solid form. And so I push that as my message, because that's what I want the people that are following me to become. I want my fans, the frozen ones, I want them to become the best version of themselves. You know
like
what I'm
that,
saying?
the frozen ones. I like that.
Yeah. So that's pretty much where Froze comes from. And that's the message I'm pushing behind my label.
Dope. Shouts out to you and congrats on that. Do you have a favorite venue in Austin?
I do.
What is that?
Come and Take It.
Come and Take It live.
Come and Take
That's the
It
second
live.
person. Yeah, Come and Take It. Be doing their thing, man. I like their setup.
I love their sound system. Like, it's so
I've heard
clean.
that. I haven't been there, but I've seen pictures and all that and seen other stuff, but I haven't been like there to experience it. I've heard that exact thing.
Yeah.
Dope.
Them and that one that closed down right when I was getting started. It was called Scratch House.
I already knew you was about to go on that. R.I.P., man. They out of there.
That shit hurts, man, because I did like my first 2 or 3 shows there.
Damn, you can't go back to there and just be like, yeah, that's the one. Like, damn, it's Just took that from me.
Yeah.
It's like they took the music lab from us.
Right.
Oh, it hurts.
Because that was the spot. Like, that was the underground spot that
Fuck you,
everybody
Elon.
would go to. Right.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, let's get into wet. That's my shit. I was jamming that earlier today. Got that wet.
He got that wet.
Yeah, let's talk about that. And in the video, you had the girls. You said you was out there. You was in the lake. I saw him even in the pool. Well, not the lake. Well, yeah, wait. Yeah, I'm blowed. But the pool, in the water doing your thing. Talk about that.
So I actually have a funny story going into like the whole music video. So we shot it out in Lago Vista. For those that may not know, there's a spot on the lake called the Island. And it's basically like one of the bougiest condos out there. You're not going to catch very many rappers. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why he's, I don't want to be around no rappers.
Yeah.
I'm messing with you.
I mean, some of them weirdos. You
know? No, you right.
But, no, man. So we had a good time. They had like three different pools, actually. They had an indoor pool, an outdoor pool. And, me and my videographer, we were getting our scenes in, and we get to like our last scenes, and some Karen tries to shut down my music video. When I tell you I was verbally harassed, me and my team and the girls were verbally harassed by this lady, because she didn't come down on no respectful stuff. Like, she came out of her condo and we're in the middle of a scene. She goes, all right, shut this shit down. And it's like, y'all are not going to disrespect my home. My grandkids are watching, and just going off.
Oh, my.
And
the words, too, with the girls, they just like, come on, fam.
Man, and when I tell you, those people had a lot of hate in their heart. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even give them the reaction they was looking for, because in the end, we were all minorities. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so they was trying to cause a scene. And they even ended up calling the office, trying to say, I had strippers out there. They were in thongs. They were in bikinis. You will see in the video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Strippers. They naked out there.
Yes. And so we just... once she came out there and caused the whole scene, we just ended up having to leave. But we had a great time. I mean, we had shot for like 4 hours before then, so she really didn't do shit.
Yeah, you already
trying to ruin my mood.
Yeah, you already had most of the stuff you needed. You was probably just getting some extra. Like, let's add this on there.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Shut this. Like, she's the video director. That's hilarious.
No, and it's like, who the fuck? Who are you? Because she was just a resident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could understand if she was like the manager of the place, but she came down and she was just an offended resident. You know what I'm saying? So
doing the most. Shut this down. But and the inspiration behind the record, you just probably of course, a summer record.
Definitely a summer record. But
some for the ladies, and it should be going hard at slabs too.
And then, as far as like the inspiration goes, I mean, I just like diving in some wet ass pussy. I can't lie. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? Makes
the world go round. I mean, let's just be real.
I mean, it's a fun record too. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
And that's one thing that I like to do, because I like to do fun. I'm very versatile. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do the fun records. I could do the out the mud records.
The drill type.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I could do the don't fuck with me, I'll take your fucking head off
Yeah.
type of records.
Yeah, I've
too,
heard those too.
I can
like,
do all that.
Got the range.
Yeah.
I like that. I saw you had the plaque with Spotify. I was going to ask Spotify, Apple Music. I would say you probably put Spotify.
Yeah.
If I had to ask from the artist perspective.
I really, to be honest, it's crazy, because I got a whole plaque certified by RAAA, and I still don't fuck with Spotify.
I think it can also be just because it's probably not as easy accessible as people think it is. Because the people that like it are the ones that's gonna go download it.
Right.
I'm not downloading Spotify. I'm on Apple Music because I got an iPhone.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You on the real side.
Yeah. So that's how I just feel from a consumer perspective. But you think that the same way it makes it just easier? You have to have it on Apple Music.
Yeah, but it's just like, I feel like Spotify is just low-key becoming the new radio, because there's so many people that I know use Spotify, and they don't even listen to what the fuck they want to listen to.
Yeah, just randomized, and you got to pay for it, like extra, and do all that. It's just, I don't know. It's too much. Yeah, I agree.
But that was my first mixtape that I dropped on all platforms, and
that's volume 2 right there.
Yeah, this is volume 2. This actually dropped September.
Yeah.
September.
Yeah, that's all I was looking. I was like, is that 1 or 2? Yeah. And you got
Yeah.
you got the do-rag matching the mug. I see you got the, you know what I'm saying?
These are colors, man. We frozen this bitch. You
You're
know what I'm
frozen. I see
saying?
that. Real quick, Austin scene, the music scene. What do you think about it now?
I love how everybody's starting to get the vision, you know what I'm saying, and come together just a little bit more than the last couple of years. You know, I feel like since the pandemic and stuff, a lot of people been linking, but at the same time, just like with Houston, you know what I'm saying, you got like how everybody, you know, they fuck with each other and stuff. You got all the OGs, they all linked in. Like you got One Deep Entertainment, Oiler Mob, Switch the House, Rap a Lot. You know, I feel like they're all united as one, and I feel like right now Austin is going through the groundwork to actually become that, but it's gonna take everybody swallowing their egos and coming together. So when people check for Austin, you know what I'm saying, we can be respected as a hip hop community, because I feel like right now the outsiders looking in, they kind of take us as a joke, and I'm not with that at all.
No, we're not a joke out here.
Yeah,
We're definitely the next city to, you know, blow up.
Yeah,
Next city to be, you know, we the new A.
That's
what
why
I say.
everybody from LA, New York, I mean, they coming
Everywhere.
from all
Colorado
over.
even, but yeah, LA, a lot of LAers, trust me. And then it's for them it's cheaper and it's starting to pop. So to your point, we got to be, you know, the Austinites got to be the one to, you know, push that out. Anything upcoming?
I'm actually working on my debut album.
Do we got a name for it? Or
I'm
not?
I'm not gonna expose the name yet.
There you
my
go.
boy.
Yeah. Go ahead. Keep it secret.
I will say this. Before I drop my debut album, I definitely want to put out another volume 3. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on that as well. And just expect a whole lot of new stuff. You know, because I'm developing my sound. Just recently, I dropped the R&B record, my very first R&B record called High Rise. And that was actually my first hit. That was the first song that I had chart on iTunes Top 100.
Dope.
So my biggest goal is to have a hit in every genre. So I already got R&B. Now I'm coming for hip hop. Now I'm coming for country, and then I'm coming for EDM.
Like, country, that'd be crazy.
I'm gonna do everything.
Really get them mad. Like, what the hell? You ain't doing that country.
I'm gonna be whipping. I'm gonna put some swangers on the tractor.
Dripping on the tractor. That's hilarious. Where can we find you out on social media?
So on all platforms, on social media, Apple Music, Spotify. I know I got a long ass name, so I'm gonna spell it out for y'all because it's all one letter. It's gonna be BCTHEICEGOD.
Like
BC
that right
the
there.
I said BC the dot guy.
Dot. BC the dot, man. No, yeah, just
dot.
like that. I just couldn't put it all in one word, but I made it look like one word.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, you hit that.
Had to freak with it.
hit that.
I usually give people merch. You lace this up, I'll hook you up. Trust me. I'll hook you up next time. I know you're going to be coming through, especially with other stuff you got coming on. And we got some stuff that I think you'll be dope for as well. But, hey, bro, I appreciate you coming through, dog.
For sure. And one shout out. I want to give out a couple shout outs real quick. So shout out to Deep Eddy Vodka, Austin's very own liquor company. That's actually who sponsors me and my videos. I make sure and include all their products in my content. And I want to shout out some DJs too that spin my shit on 6th Street in the Domain. Shout out DJ Craze. Shout out DJ Lil J. Shout out my boy DJ Echo. DJ, who else? DJ Emergency, DJ Marco, who else? And DJ Smurf.
Dang,
shout out to
we're
everybody.
Connected with some DJs. That's dope. And they're spinning it. Hey, they always deserve a damn shout out. Damn it. Always if they spinning Austin artists, man.
Always.
Hey, like I said, I appreciate you coming through, my guy. You keep doing your thing. Y'all go stream that Wet and the rest of the old damn catalog, all them volumes. Hey, this is Jet with Pop Austin Media.
Hold on, we still got one more thing.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want you to open.
You want me to on camera? Oh yeah. Open it on camera. I feel bad. We ran out of shirts. It's been going crazy.
Oh, we good.
Usually I'm the one giving the gift. Oh, there he is.
We just just a little
there he
something
is.
to let y'all know I fuck with y'all the long way.
That Froze Volume 2 got the signage. Ooh,
yes,
man.
sir.
Signage in the thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can see that. Dope.
Physical copies,
sir.
you know what I'm saying?
I like that physical. I miss physical, man.
Me too.
I'll bump this in the whip. That's what it sounds better too. Hell yeah, bro. Hey, keep doing your thing. Oh, you good? You good? You good? You Gucci?
Hold on, cut that. We gonna
Nah,
run that shit back.
running it back. Hey man, like I said, this is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I'm signing out. BC the Ice God, damn it, frozen your tea. Let's get it.
Stay froze, baby.